everyone, welcome back to my channel, Addie P's Real Estate Tea. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope everyone's going out, catching some rays and enjoying this beautiful weather. Don't forget, if you like what you hear in this video, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification button to be notified of future videos on this channel. And join me here every Wednesday on Addie P's Real Estate Tea for a new video. All right, well, I just wanted to get into two articles that I recently read, and I have posted the link for these articles in the description box. If you happen to be watching this video from Instagram, shoot on over to my YouTube channel, Addie P's Real Estate Tea, and you'll be able to get the links for those articles. But the first article I wanted to briefly touch upon was an article from The Hill, and basically they were posing the question of, should the current housing voucher program be revamped through the federal government or modernized? And basically it outlines that the U.S. government currently spends roughly about $45 billion a year on affordable housing programs. Out of that, $20 billion is typically allocated for rental assistance programs for lower income families, and that provides rental assistance like Section 8, so on and so on. So in theory, now this rental voucher program is supposed to allow the recipient to move to any neighborhood in their housing authority jurisdiction. However, what they're noticing is that roughly 2.2 million families are living in relatively high poverty, low opportunity neighborhoods. Okay, and the result of that could be, definitely devastating. What they're seeing and what their studies have shown, as a child growing up on the opposite of that in a higher opportunity neighborhood, the chances of college attendance, graduating from high school, and making money as an adult is increasingly higher, opposed to the opposite of that, of a teen pregnancy and possibly incarceration in adulthood. So the study asked, and the article outlines, what are some of the challenges that may be causing these folks to, have to move or live into these types of lower opportunity neighborhoods. Are they choosing this, or are they facing barriers in regard to, moving? Is it some kind of financial issue? So what happened in April of 2018, a Seattle-based study and program was launched called CMTO, or Creating Moves to Opportunity Project, and it outlined the differences that these programs made in these families' lives, as far as providing them with some other assistance as far as connections with landlords, financial support, and so on. So it helped kind of get over some of those barriers that some of these folks were experiencing, and in turn they purported that the higher opportunity neighborhoods for children who maybe took this path of being in a higher opportunity neighborhood would have an increased income in their adulthood to $210,000, along with increasing their odds of attending college. So that's definitely good news. It's a positive step in the right direction. Kudos to Seattle for creating this program. If you want to know more about this, and if you think that this may benefit us here locally, the website, which I also put in that description box, is creatingmoves.org. So I'd like to get the discussion going. Do you think that a program like this would benefit us here locally in the Lehigh Valley or other parts of the nation where housing disparities may be a bigger thing? Do you think that this would be something beneficial, a program like this? Do you think that maybe some landlord incentives to extend or rent to lower income families or families with housing vouchers? So I'd like to hear your thoughts on this as well. So let's get the discussion going. All right. Lastly, I want to discuss the article that I read, and I've also posted that link in the description box as well, from CNN Business. And they're asking the question, with rates being so cheap, mortgages being so cheap to obtain, and so forth, why are buyers still not out in the market as they anticipated? Now, I did a video a little over a week ago where I briefly touched upon the Fed's decision to cut rates yet again. So rates are historically low at this point, and that's great news to buyers' ears who wouldn't want to obtain a mortgage for less than what you may have, say, a year ago. So this is definitely news to their ears. Consumer confidence is up. People are out spending money and so forth. The economy is performing well. Unemployment is at an all-time low, which is phenomenal news. So again, we have to ask ourselves, why are folks not out buying homes? Okay, and this is on a national forefront. And what the study showed, that nationally in June, existing home sales were down by 1.7% and down 2.2% from June of 2018. So these are definitely some things to, consider and think about. And again, why is this happening? Well, Chief Economist of NAR, National Association of Realtors, Lawrence Yoon, stated that the home prices have increased at almost 3 times the pace of wages. So basically, wages are still staying the same, but those housing prices, they're not slowing down. So you're kind of chasing, trying to catch up, and even in some markets, that's not even possible for some buyers, unfortunately. Here on a local level, we are seeing a little bit of a shift in housing affordability indexes, and the market report should be out within the next couple of days, which I will be reporting on that as well. So we'll see in comparison to this on a national forefront, because real estate is local, if this is in comparison to this as well. Also noted as another reason why buyers may not be rushing out to purchase a home is inventory. The inventory is very slim, and I can personally attest to this with working with a multitude of buyers, and really, what I may have found for them a couple years ago within, maybe a month at most, that's being stretched out to a couple of months because the inventory just is not there. So as a seller, if you're confused or on the fence about possibly selling your home, trust and believe your girl here, okay? You will be okay with selling your home as long as you do those 3 things that I discussed in my last video, which is price accordingly to the location, price accordingly to the other homes in the market, and make sure that your home is in sellable condition. So those are some of the tips that I put in that last video. So if your home is in that type of realm, don't be afraid to venture out and sell your home. Just give me a call. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. I do want to hear from you all, though, especially on this too. Are you finding that you're out here trying to purchase a home and you're not seeing what you want? Or are you finding it hard to find something that's affordable? You like a certain type of home, but it's not within your price range or so on. So I want to hear from you all what your thoughts are. Do you know somebody who's going through this as well? And also, I do want to hear from you all your thoughts and opinions on the housing voucher program. Well, like I said, and this time I mean it, that's all that I have for today. Don't forget to join me here on Wednesday for a new video. And until then, everybody have a blessed day.